Here's the first real new operation that we have when we're working with our polynomials. Here I'm looking to multiply this binomial times this binomial. I'm going to take the product of those two-termed polynomials. I'm going to take the product of those two binomials. That's new. We haven't done that before. So we need to learn a new method to perform that multiplication. And the method we're going to use is called the FOIL method. Each of the letters of the word FOIL stand for a word that will help us know what to do to take the product of these two binomials. The first letter, the letter F, stands for the word first. What that reminds us to do is to take the product of the first binomial's term, or excuse me, the product of the first term of the first binomial times the first term of the second binomial. So I multiply these terms together. That is the F of FOIL. First, I take the first term here times the first term here. 2 times 3 is 6. X times x gives me, whoops, I want to write that down here, not up there. 2 times 3 is 6. X times x, that's x squared. Remember, x times x means I have two x's being multiplied. That's x squared. The letter O of FOIL stands for outside, or sometimes you'll see outer, either one. What that says is take the product of these two outside terms of the binomials. So I'm going to take 2x times plus 2. I think of it as plus 2 because I have to have a sign to join this next term to the previous terms. You always have to have signs to join terms together in a polynomial. So 2x times plus 2, that's going to give me plus 4x. So the O of FOIL, the outside product here, would give me plus 4x. Now, I suppose you can guess then what the letter I stands for. The word that I stands for is inside. Now we're going to take the product of the two inside terms. So it's plus 5 times 3x. That would give me plus 15x. And the L stands for the word last. I'm going to take the last term of the first binomial and multiply it times the last term of the second binomial. That's the L of FOIL. So that's plus 5 times plus 2, that's plus 10. And we have found the product of those two binomials. And it created this four-termed polynomial. But hopefully you recognize something about two of those terms in that four-termed polynomial. Do you recognize that two of them are like terms? Plus 4x plus 15x. And what can we always do with like terms? Well, we can always combine them together under addition and subtraction when they're like terms. And we'll do that. So that will give us 6x squared plus 19x plus 10. Plus 4 plus 15 more, that's equivalent to plus 19. So the product of those two binomials created this trinomial. And what was the method we used to multiply them? The method we used is what is called the FOIL method. We took the product of the first terms, that's the F of FOIL. We took the product of the outside terms, that's the O of FOIL. We took the product of the inside terms, that's the I of FOIL. And we took the product of the last terms, that's the L of FOIL. And then we combined any like terms that were there in that product polynomial that we created. We'll look at a couple more examples of multiplying binomials. Learning this FOIL method to multiply binomials is very important for what we're going to be doing next in algebra.